So I'm not going to bother starting to wire this guy just yet. I just want to clear my videos off today to Stu High-Tech I-18. Make sure my MPPT charge controller parameters that I have programmed in are good. I'm assuming they are because they fall within the regulations, but he will tell me. Anyway, you guys saw me get this. It's a fuse holder. So I have blade fuses here. You put them in. I don't know how hard you push them in. Okay, there we go. You got to push them in fairly tight so they pull in. And basically, I have 12 loads that I can fuse now. So what I want to do, since the lithium battery is a beast, it's a beast of a battery, I want to make sure if I have a crappy Chinese load on or something that malfunctions, that it's fused. Because lithium batteries and shorts, not a good picture, not something you guys want to ever experience, okay? So it's important to have a little fuse that you can replace. That'll be a safety if something screws up. So I'm going to put my entertainment setup on here. I'm going to put basically every load I have on this guy here. And that will protect everything. So right here you see the positive coming in, main. Fairly simple. You hook that on from your battery. Down here are all the negative loads. So all the black wires that come off of your load, whatever it may be, 12 volt only, you hook into there. And here's your main negative post. Straightforward, comes from the battery. And the rest of these are all the positives. So basically the positive line goes into this pole here, and then it feeds the rest of these. So basically it'll go through a fuse. So if I pop that fuse back in there as a demonstration, they go on pretty snug, tight. So power comes in here from your battery, flows through the fuse, and then to your whatever load. Let's say it's a fan. Let's say you pull more than 3 amps on the fan, the fuse pops, power automatically shuts off. Protects the battery, protects the load from continuing to overheat and possibly cause a fire, meltdown, and protects your building from burning down. So kind of important, right guys? I would think so. Now you guys can get fuses. I got an entire pack here from Wish, and I believe I got them either for free or paid a very little bit of money for them. I got a lot of stuff from Wish for free because all their orders came late, and when their orders come late, you get them for free if they show up later on. Sometimes they don't show up at all, so they just refund you the money. But most of the time, if they don't show up, they refund you the money, and if they do show up sometime after that, then you get to keep them. Bonus. So I got an entire thing of fuses here that will fit this guy. Both items from Wish. I got 3 amps, I got all the way up to 35 amps. Not that I'm going to have any loads that are that big, but I do have to, I got to understand, my entertainment system runs a lot of stuff. I'll show you here for a second. So we got a TV, we got an Android box, we got a sound bar, we got radio charging, we got a projection TV. It's running ceiling fans and LED lights. So I'm not entirely sure what amp fuse I should put on there, but I'm thinking we're going more into the range of a 7 amper. It looks like I have a 5 amp, but something tells me that's probably not enough. So I'm gonna probably have to jump up to, come on, you can do it. I got 7.5 amp fuse that will probably run my entertainment setup. I'm just guessing. I'm sure somebody can do formulas and all that fun stuff. But that's wonderful for you. I'm not that type of person. I'm a type of person as you plug it in, does it work? You're a-okay. So it's got a nice little plastic case on it. You guys seen me unbox it on camera there. And then I have mounting bracket screws here that I can hook in. Can't beat it. So I will be working on this project as well. Now, another project I gotta work on, not today though, 12 volt DC timer. It's on military time, and I have to hook it up to this brown wire here was my load wire, so I have to change this out, and these were my battery wires, so this would go to the battery, and it's basically a timing switch, right? It's a timer, but it's I'm going to hook this up and rewire it for my aquaponics setup over there. So I set up the timer to run basically 12 hours a day and then shut off, which is fine, especially during the day because it's all free power, right? Awesome. I doubt I will ever run it at nighttime unless I get a massive battery bank, and that's not just gonna happen unless I win a lotto or something. So that's the way things are. Also, I want to give you guys an update. Work is dead slow right now. So what I did, since I had a little bit of money, I did a smart investment plan. I went out to the store because I was in need of shirts, and I got a pair of shoes, a pair of shorts, and 7 t-shirts for $170 total after tax, because they had a super sale on Mark's Supply, or not Mark's Supply, Mark's Warehouse. Yeah, Mark's Warehouse. That's the place. And I couldn't beat it, guys. Awesome shirts. I got different colors. They're just plain Jane, no prints on them. And I got a pair of shorts and shoes. So that's an investment. Like when I have money, guys, when I get money, I'm real stingy on what I spend it on. You guys saw how long it took me to get a decent battery here. Years. This, because work's slow, I'm investing in some good clothing to ride out a few years, just in case, and go from there. But work's dead slow right now. It's unusual. We had a very, I would call it a decent summer. It wasn't hot all the way through summer though. So whether that's got something to do with it, I would imagine. But who knows with the economy and everything going on around here, and the election, and everybody's kind of wacko as is because of that. Prime Minister in blackface. Prime Minister is basically your president, our president. And it's pretty insane, guys. That's why I will never vote for a leftist or liberal ever again, because they're insane. They have one set of rules for you and one set of rules for themselves. So this is our prime minister was basically he says he's a feminist. He's diversity. He brought in all these packies, but then growing up, he's wearing blackface multiple times, not just one time, and not when he was a young man. When he was working, 2001 was the latest time he dressed up in blackface. So I'm not. Look, it doesn't really affect me. It just shows you how insane these politicians are, and they're insane. All this crap, this political correctness and garbage, is ruining everything. Comedy's ruined. You can't watch late night TV without, it's just garbage. I haven't watched late night TV in forever. It's just garbage. And what are you gonna do, right? There's nothing. I'm just trying to get off the grid and isolate myself from the world, kind of, as best I can. I'm still gonna have to have a job to pay for things, though, guys. But hopefully, if my YouTube channel ever takes off, then I can do everything full time. I can have an internet connection here where I can move in full time, live stream full time, upload videos to YouTube from here, and live stream and everything from the off-grid tiny house, so you guys won't miss anything. And I think what I want to do is I want to probably save the live streaming for my Patreon members only, plus my extra, you know, what they get now, but live streaming as an added bonus if I ever get to that level. And that would be awesome. So just a little update for you guys. I'm going to check on the, let's go check on the, after ranting forever, let's check on my battery, see what we're at. Looks like we're sitting at 12.5. I'm gonna cut off the power to this. Oh, never mind. That just changes temperature. 4.5 amps going in. 0 loads. 1 amp hour. PV off at 13.7. Oh yeah, these are all the programs and stuff. So if I don't hit any buttons, it'll just kind of go back for me in a minute here. But there we go, 12.5. So I'm just gonna let this thing keep charging these batteries up for quite a bit, actually. And whoa, I'm zoomed in. Whoa, my cell phone. There's something wrong with my charging cable at home. I got here and I got a phone call from my dad just checking in, and for whatever reason, it's not charging my phone overnight. So I'm gonna have to get a cell phone. Well, just a USB cable will be fine, and that will solve that issue. On top of that, but with it's still 90 degrees. It's 78 in here now, so storms are coming. It looks like the clouds are starting to brew. They said we're supposed to get rain the next 3 days. I'm guessing it's going to start tonight with the heat. I'll be able to capture some more rainwater. Bonus, I still have lots because I don't really use it too much. Wash my hands. I'm not in here full time, so I'm not going through a lot of water. But you guys saw how much water I went through in a day doing a lot of stuff. I did dishes, I did a shower, I did laundry, and I used about 10 gallons of water up out of that. So let's say if I did that every day for a week, I'd probably be running pretty dry. But I don't plan on doing laundry every single day, and the laundry does take up most of my water. Showering would be the next biggest thing, and then everything after that is very minimal. But it all depends how long you want to stay in the shower type of thing, right? I could stay in there for a long time if I wanted to, but I'm not that type of person. In the morning when I get up, if I don't have a shower, it feels like I'm still in zombie mode, and for the rest of the day, it's tough. So it's kind of my routine in the morning. I get up, I shower, change, brush my teeth, good for the day. So there you go. But anyway, I'm going to continue to let the solar charge everything up and go from there. I don't know how long it'll take. It was overdue. It was sitting at 11.7. Thank God I hooked up the turbine to it just to give it something, because it was at 10 something when I first got the batteries. So this will boost those batteries up, and hopefully everything will be good now. Now I'm only going to get them up, like I said, to about 13 volts, 13 plus, and then they will have to be maintained by the turbine. But like I said, the weather here, kind of unusual. It's been nice, it's been cool. There hasn't been a lot of wind. We had lots of sun, but today's kind of an unusual, 91 today. We're at the end of September and the heat's come back out of nowhere. So we're gonna have this for a couple days, including some storms, so I guess we're okay. Now this is good weather for the cannabis growers, because the longer we can grow our plants into the fall, the better. It gives the plant lots of time to get some real big buds going, and my plant's doing really well, and it all goes to my dad, guys. It's medicine for my dad. I do not smoke weed or anything like that. I make Rick Simpson oil, the cancer cure and everything else cure, and I give it to him. He's still here. A lot of people he's known that that we told about this stuff that poo-pooed it and didn't come to us, they are no longer with us, unfortunately. They had same issues. They had cancer and other things going on. Oh, but we told them our story with my dad, and they said, wow, and then they didn't want to go that route, and they're no longer here. So I'm not saying it could have helped. Well, I know it would help 100%, but that's just the way it is. Some people are like that. My dad's older friend, he smoked all his life, Joe. He's got a little cancer thing growing on his lip, and he knows all about this story, and we offered, hey, if you want the medicine, you got to get me whatever and I can make it for you. And well, he doesn't believe in it, and hopefully he pulls through. But that's TV programs people to think a certain way. They think whatever's on the TV is set in stone, and you gotta believe it. The only cancer treatments out there is what they say, guys, and that's a load of bull. Just like the fake news, it's all in the same category. They don't want you to know the secrets out there that can save your life. It's a plant. It's organic. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't get you high. It gets rid of all the nasties in your body, and it keeps you able to live your life the way you want. It's that simple. No side effects. But I don't want to get into these rants again, so I'm going to close it out. We'll talk to you guys later.